What up, anime fans? I'm back with another video. And sorry, this video is one day late. I was pretty ill yesterday, but I'm not bad now. So yeah. So I'm here on Ayakashi Triangle, which released on Tuesday, January 10th. The adaptation of the infamous manga. So yeah, this has very interesting censorship, but I feel like it was kind of pointless. Like, what was the whole point of that if they just add censorship in the first place? Like, why just find creative solutions other than that? No, don't draw it like that. Jeez. No, this anime also had a little controversy of it's been censored in the manga. A lot of anime are censored, but there are late night anime that are not censored. What is this Shonen Jump? Of course, it's not for it's for an old audience, but not adults. But they could just make it like Chainsaw Man. You know, that's mature. That's more mature. So I don't know why they didn't do that. Oh well. Also, the manga's controversy is that Viz Media, for unknown reasons, did not publish chapter 74 of the manga. They did not translate the chapter 74. It's weird. It's still unclear why. It's not even on the Shonen Jump app. It's a mystery why. If you can find anything out about that, please let me know in the comments down below. I didn't bother looking for the manga, so it's quite... if I wanted to, I could just search it on the apps. On other apps. So yeah, but yeah, that's the controversy on it. It's unknown why Bez did not translate chapter 74. Most likely we translated by fans. So, again, still no reason why they did that. It's not because the manga's new. The other, well, this story is reversed for Shonen Jump. I did read the Builder manga, just a couple of chapters. Only read a few chapters of the manga, but I can't remember much. But I'll try my best. So, well, this video can't too long. Maybe talking on. Let's get into the video. So the episode starts out with an anime opening only scene. We get an opening in this first episode. Before the opening, everything in the episode before the opening is anime original, as far as I can remember. So, he also opens up with spring blossoming. With some sakura blossoms. I'm introduced to one of our main characters, Suzu, who is having a tough time deciding between crepes. So, since she knows the person who runs the stand, she gets a discount. So she takes both. Not knowing she's being watched by some type of cat creature. This cat is named Shirogane, and he's not a cat. He's an Ayakashi. Then we get a narration about what Ayakashi are. Basically, like type of spirits. Some are friendly, but there are some that sink their teeth into humans, basically killing them. Likes to kill them. Another thing, this character is going to be a big antagonist for the entire series. Now, I do not know if the manga's over or not. Like, I do not know that. Because my Shueisha might have cancelled it. I don't know. If you know if the manga's still running, please let me know. Also, let me know about that in the comments below. But anyway. After that, we cut to the opening, which is pretty catchy. So, good opening. I looked at the group and I can't really tie much of them into anime. So can't find much about what they've done before, but they're talented. I love this song. Is it gonna open? You can find it on YouTube. Maybe after that, Suzu's on the bench eating her crepes. Where Shirogane is says that she's the one. And he wants to devour her. Get pervy. So he plans to strike. But then he's stopped by someone by someone. He's stopped by a protagonist, Matsuri. He's an Exorcist ninja. So the creator then took inspiration from Naruto. Naruto's the popular shown a series with ninjas. Sexy Shadow Clone Jutsu. It's a combination of that. It's silly. I promise to get back to Naruto. I do promise that. I still got a few episodes of 1,000 Year Blood War to review after. But anyway, Matsuri protects Suzu. You know, Exorcist ninjas are those who stop Ayakashi. They're done bad. They exorcise them. And Matsuri is part of a special clan, the Kazuha clan, I think it's called. That's a very weird clan. So Shirogane gets pissed. But Matsuri's prepared to do anything. Suzu hears the commotion. Before Matsuri could do anything to Shirogane, Zuzu just takes it and scolds her for doing it. Even though he tells her that they're dangerous. Ayakashi is dangerous. But she doesn't understand that. Says that she knows that, but you know, Ayakashi don't. That its pressure is weak. Spiritual energy is weak. He's pretty fast too. Anyway, well, I'm trying to win Suzu. He kind of gets better. He kind of gets pervy on the legs, saying they're thicker. It says the curse and stuff. He gets kicked in the face. But he does a substitution jutsu. I can't remember his actual what it's called, but I just call it that. You know, but he still got struck. He just made excuses. He doesn't want to hurt her legs. Shirogane ones are the idiots. Anyway, Suzu takes Shirogane in the bike and leaves. Not many times Matsuri tells him not to. So yeah, Shirogane asks what's their connection and stuff. We asked for the session that they were childhood friends, but no, he wasn't always like this. When she was a young girl, she was able to see Ayakashi, but others couldn't, and he mocked her for that. But the only person she had was Matsuri, who also could see them. They always loved playing together, but when they entered middle school, he decided to take up becoming an Exorcist ninja, and started hating Ayakashi. You know, she tells him to stop. So yeah. Before she left, you know, I don't think she likes him being a Exorcist ninja. Meanwhile, Matsui is facing off against the Ayakashi that's causing trouble. And he uses his clan uses wind techniques. Also, Exorcist ninjas may be ninjas, but they don't know any ninjutsu. Only not Matsui's clan knows it because they're descended from ninjas. I can't do hand size, but you get the point. He always carries a propeller with him for some reason. Like, you know, those paper ones that kids you play with. He always carries it around for some reason. We might get an explanation for that too. Because I don't think I got the reason. As I said, I didn't read the entirety of the manga. I only read a few chapters. And good luck at trying to track the manga down. There's only on a few apps, so good luck trying to track it down. It's not on the It's not even on Biz's website either, or the Shonen Jump app. So, yeah. I don't know why they did that. I don't know. Biz translates all manga. They had no trouble with Chainsaw Man. It's like they had some type of bad blood with the series. Like they just didn't. Like they just hated it. Might be because they might have had a falling out with the creator or something. That's my guess. I don't know. Might be because might have been a bit of an argument with the creator that caused them to stop. I don't know. That's just a guess. I'm not sure. But anyway. So yeah. And Suzu talking until they ride at the temple. You know, she wonders why he's changed. And she actually wants to do things to him. So she's gonna be like she's in love with him. And she's she's kind of a perv. Yeah, it's rare to have female perverts in anime. The only other pervert I know that's a female is the friend of Orihime and Tatsuki in Bleach. The girl with glasses. I'm sorry if I forgot her name. But she's obsessed with Orihime, a bit pervy. And gets her ass kicked all the time by Tatsuki. By the way, there's a scene censored later in the episode, but that wasn't censored in the fucking trailer. So, my guess is this was a last minute decision. The censorship was a last minute decision for the anime released on Crunchyroll yesterday. But anyway. Back at Matsui's home. You know, he's a little mad at Susan, you know. Matsui's grandpa asks what's one of them. He just tells him about the whole cat shit, Ayakashi and stuff. You know. He said his grandpa says it's rare. But when Matsui tells him his name, he's shocked. He tells Matsui that he's not ordinary Ayakashi. He is Shirogane, the king of Ayakashi. He's dangerous and powerful. He's able to, Matsui was able to guess he's not ordinary, but he's not able to sense entirety of pressure since he's still a kid. He knows that Suzu's in danger. Meanwhile, Suzu finds out he's the Ayakashi king and stuff. With her rubbing him. It says that her power is strong and calls her an Ayakashi medium. So that, yeah. Then he transforms into his true form. And while Matsui is trying to get to Suzu quickly, he remembers this about what his grandpa told him before the day he decided to become an Exorcist ninja. That Ayakashi mediums are specific people with strong spiritual energy that can attract Ayakashi. So they were shunned by the Virgin, offered as sacrifices. They usually offered as sacrifices to Ayakashi. And that's why all Ayakashi are after them. That's why Suzu's in danger too. She has a strong energy. Well, it only tracked normal Ayakashi, the good ones and stuff when she was young. As she goes, it grew up, the power grows stronger, attracting more kinds of Ayakashi, including dangerous ones. Big to attract Shirogane. So yeah. And since he's too old to continue it, that's why Matsuri became a Exorcist ninja to protect Suzu from protect her from these Ayakashi. So yeah, back in the temple, she finally realizes that what Matsuri's been saying was to protect her from the Ayakashi because of her spiritual medium powers. You know, she might actually become a useful ally. Might also she become a part of the team. Who knows? You know this is Shonen Jump, by the way. You know how Shonen Jump, we start with a small group of characters, the main cast, and as the series goes on, we introduce to more characters. They become friends with the main cast and fight alongside them, go stronger and stronger together until they face up against the final boss. That's common with Shonen Jump tropes. But lately they tried doing some different things. I mean, he tried experimenting with different ideas, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually pretty interesting, but I'm not interested in the Battle Shonen stories they do. That's just me. I just entertained by the action, the characters, everything. That's my type of Shonen Jump, but I don't have anything against the other series. Like Romantic Killer, that's a great series. I enjoyed it. I enjoy reading the 9 chapters we have so far on Shonen Jump app. And watching all 12 episodes of the anime on Netflix. It is great. And I like how they're doing some creative things. 2023 is not going to be done with Shonen Jump. We got more coming out this year. We got the adaptation of Magic and Muscles and Undead Unluck, which I'm highly more hype with Undead Unluck because it's done by David Productions, the people behind JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. They're definitely going to do this series justice, and I'm looking forward to it. We still have no release date for that anime yet. So 2023 is going to be a wild year for Shonen Jump. You know, it may introduce more new series. There's a current series currently streamed on the app. I can't remember what it's called, but you should go check it out. It's new. I think they have around 4 chapters now. I should just go checking it out. I just stopped doing manga weekly reviews because I'm terrible at them. Oh well. But anyway. So yeah, it causes her saying that she knows Matsui's showing her. And she asks, why didn't he tell her? But he calls her an idiot, because how could he tell her that she's supposed to be she's a sacrificial pawn and stuff? And yet, so yeah, Matsui ends up fighting Sogashio? Oh god, hold on. I nearly forgot the cat's fucking name. Shirogane, that's it. Just came back to me. So yeah, Matsui ends up facing again off against Shirogane. He was hearing his grandpa's advice. Matsui uses his wind techniques. I remember his grandpa saying he uses Shirogane lets his guard down because he's just a kid. They're supposed to be starting high school too this year. But he uses the wind technique to his advantage too by using a sealing scroll. It was given to him by his grandpa who put all his energy in to take down Shirogane when the time comes to face off against Shirogane. Since he's strong, Matsui won't be able to win in a head-to-head battle. So far, my guess is the final story will be Matsui versus Shinogami. That's my guess for the final battle, which will eventually happen whatever time in the future it is. But I know that's going to be the final fight. I just know it. No way they can redeem a character like that. Ever. So, but it'll be interesting to see how much stronger he's gone that time, right then. So, yeah. Shirogane, seeing that bigger that when his powers are sealed, when he's sealed, we all lovey-dovey. It thinks and uses a sneaky technique. Gender swap awakening as his powers get sealed. Matsui wonders what he did, and his voice sounds different. And then his hair changes to white. And Susan notices. So Shirogane quickly runs away. Matsui tells him to stop, but then he notices his body. He's become a girl. Now here's the censorship. When in the trailer, right, when he first became a girl, when the breasts bounced, you know what I mean. It was just that shown uncensored, but for some reason I sat in the when the series premiered, there's this actually fucking censored that for no reason. I don't understand that. Like, there's nothing revealing showing. Like, there's no nipples showing through either. So I don't understand why they did that. And we see that a lot in some shonen anime too, when that happens in certain anime. So I don't get why they did that. It was uncensored in the trailer. So my guess is they changed their minds or were told to change it. At all. They must have written this uncensored, but like, if they was idea of censoring this anime in the beginning, they would have found unique. They would have done it uniquely, that adding Shirogane as the censor bars. So my guess is this was late. This was suggested late, but this happened late in the production when the anime was really almost finished. So that's why they placed censor bars on them. So yeah, originally it must have been supposed to be uncensored, but was changed at the last minute. That's my guess, because although the way it's doing it doesn't make any sense. So yeah, Suzu's shocked to find out Mitsui's returned to a girl. He's shocked too. Yeah, the whole thing, the whole situation's over. Shirogane's lost his power. He's gonna steady gain his power back, so he'll be able to, you know, devour Suzu. But at least he stopped. But he at least stopped their romance by turning Mitsu into a girl. Anyway, so yeah, come back to Mitsu's home. His grandpa shot upon him. He's pretending to a girl, and well, they go over that. Goes his grandpa can't undo the curse. He's just never seen it before. So yeah, who knew Shirogane had that type of power? Mitsu checks his body out and starts getting all. Wow, if you read genderbender mangas, you know what I mean. This is showing just perspiring the genderbender, and it's weird how the anime is censored like that. Like, I understand if it has to be censored for reasons, but here's the thing: I don't get. Like, it must have been a last-minute decision, because judging by the trailers, it looked like it was gonna remain uncensored. Like, this was done late in production. So anyway, Suzu comes in with clothespin and starts scolding him. They bustle pins. So yeah, Suzu's posing to try on a bra because he's a girl. He has to, So shenanigans. I meet Suzu's grandpa's just sitting there talking about this stuff. Not sure what to do next. That's where the episode ends. They don't have any proper previews. They just have, say, next time. They just say next time the episode with the name of the next episode, instead of having a proper one preview. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more subscribe channel, notification about you up to date, all videos are coming out in the future. Hope you enjoyed this special review, and like I said, if you could figure out why the anime was censored, because if it was supposed to be censored from the beginning, they would have worked that in somehow. But it's like they... My guess the censorship was the last minute bin. So if you could figure that thing out, please let me know. But anyway, guys, I'll see you all next time for Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush. Kill Phoenix out.